one of Naruto's shadow clone came and ripped through Mizuki's head and chop his band and get into his hand. And his shuriken that he's been thrown toward Naruto has been deflected by one of his clone. So hello, welcome guys to my new series, that is What If Naruto Was Smart. In this, Naruto was not only smart, he was as smart as Nara clan, and you can say he was competitive to Shikamaru, and in many cases even surpassing in terms of intelligence. That make him a very good prospect, and we will know that how the story will progress, because this is one of series that I just push, and if you like and hit 15 likes, then only I will be pushing a new video, a second part of it. So as always, we should jump right into it. As Naruto is smart, he would understand that the market he will be feeling is due to something that is deep inside him, and realize that he will go for a deep study of himself and find that he has a fox being sealed inside him. Because after learning that many people are calling him fox, and so he goes deep in his heart and realize what he is. And when he goes through it, he realized that there is something bad, a very heavy chakra being sealed, because he is intelligent and have many resources of library. That is because now the third Hokage has permitted him to visit any library, and if anybody asks him that why he say, he would just directly reporting it to the third Hokage and will be punished. That make people to be very worried of him and have been throwing many stones and cans toward his head, but he most of the time neglect. That make Naruto to learn many new things and learn that he's a Jinchuriki. And at that time he just pushed to third Hokage, do you know that I'm a Jinchuriki? And then Hiruzen will be worried and laugh, oh boy, how you know? It's not a big deal. You don't know what a Jinchuriki, it's just some written text that is wrong. And then Naruto says, just shut up. I know that I'm a Jinchuriki, and all the trouble that I've been facing is because of it. At that time, third Hokage will say that fourth Hokage has sealed him himself, because you were the only Uzumaki clan member being left that can seal it. At his wife being dead, but he don't reveal a secret that the third or fourth Hokage is his father. That make Naruto realize that he is a very good commodity, and will realize that now he will raise the stature of all the Jinchuriki that are in the world and become the Hokage, the first Jinchuriki to become an Hokage. But that was already been beaten by Mizukage, who wasn't perfect Jinchuriki, but Naruto don't know at that point of time. Hiruzen don't tell him that will happen. Because of having such an vast knowledge and being very creative, Naruto will learn many ninjutsu and will keenly observe many ninjas being there, and will be excelling in the class in terms of chakra control and other mental abilities, but will be having weak in taijutsu because of not having very good protein and carbs be there to having in support, because we know that Naruto only ramen and don't have food available that other can provide to him. That make Naruto to be the same height, the same physique, but having a lot ton of chakra and using many jutsus. He realized that he can even learn some of the hidden jutsus of Yamanaka, Nara and other clan. Even Yuga clan technique can be learned to some extent by him. But the only data that is missing is of the Uchiha member. And at that time Naruto realized about what is the Uchiha massacre, that what Itachi Uchiha has done to the whole Uchiha clan. And he even have wiped out all the necessary details that can be needed by an Uchiha, that he knows his friend. As Naruto has realized his own potential and how smart he is, and being excelling in the class, even after being a Jinchuriki, will be looked as one of the greatest in the class just before Sasuke, because he would be beating him every task other than taijutsu. Because having a weak physique, he would be laughed at sometime, but when it goes for battle, he would easily beats anyone that come to him, even Sasuke. Even sometimes the teacher and the instructor would fear from him because of high ninjutsu abilities that he has. So he would be training a lot in his taijutsu and eating a lot of carbs and protein that are being needed, and become more buffier and more stronger, so that in the last segment he could easily pass the test with flying colors and be the best in the class. Even being that much smart, he was some of the most foolish person who easily trusts everyone, because he thinks everybody is good even after facing many miseries. So he trusts Mizuki and stole the scroll of sealing, because having learned many new jutsus, he would learn and understand that he has three natures, that are being fire, lightning, and air, and some affinity of water, that make Naruto understand that he can easily copy this and will learn the shadow clone jutsu and make multiple copies to copy the whole scroll in a very instant. So when Mizuki will go back to him and tell that you are a demon, Naruto will understand and will use his own raw speed because of training a lot of time and being master of many ninjutsus and ninjutsu and genjutsu. He will pace a genjutsu over Mizuki and will make many shadow clone, and one of the shadow clone being behind Mizuki and break the genjutsu itself and will laugh. Oh, you think you can beat me? At that time, Mizuki will throw the arrow to him and will say, now you should die, you demon. At that time, Naruto, one clone will punch directly to his gut and many shadow clone will come and will punch into Mizuki. But the shuriken that will be going will be hit by one of the clone of Naruto and will pass. But to protect Naruto, one of his teacher, his most beloved teacher, will come and protect him and will say to Naruto, no matter what, I will not let one of my brightest student, one of my most dearest student to die with such a crap hand. And they both will cry and Naruto will be using the fire style to burn Mizuki down easily. So after that, Naruto will return the scroll of sealing to Hiruzen and will telling all the nitty-gritty stuff about Mizuki and what he has done. So he don't burn him and will be healing him with the help of some medical jutsu that he has learned. Because of super knowledge and planning, Naruto will easily master many ninjutsu and will planning to have a very good prank on Kakashi. Because when the team were decided, both Naruto and Sasuke being top of the class will be in the same team, and the third member, that being Ino, being on their team because of having one of the lowest grades in girls. Because of being very thin, she also failed in taijutsu but excelled in ninjutsu abilities, but being beaten by both Hinata and Sakura in that. That make the team being Naruto, Ino, and Naruto. Because Naruto being in a very good position in this whole scenario, Ino being seeing that so many girls being following Sasuke, being more inclined toward Naruto because he seemed very nice looking and being more well dressed and being more intelligent Sasuke itself. That make him very happy. But when the instructor will be decided and all team will be gone, Naruto will be angry and will forming a plan, and that plan easily work on Kakashi and will say this is a prank, but a normal kid, a stupid kid like a mere genin can't plan it. Some of them have a very good brain, maybe a Nara clan member, but they are more respected and will not do something like that. At that time he was Naruto and he was the most lucky. And Kakashi will say, so you are the crab that has planned this. Let's see that how powerful you are, or you are just a planner and no show and all go. Let's see and meet up at that time Naruto will be saying that he has a goal to become Hokage, and with so much pride and respect that everybody would believe in him. Even Kakashi, that self-belief, the shine that he shows, will be looking for his master, Minato Namake. And when Sasuke will say that he want to kill someone, both Ino and Naruto will be very frightened, but Naruto will understand that who the person will be. That will be Itachi Uchiha, the person who killed his whole family. And Ino will say that he want to be she want to be one of the greatest shinobi of all time and want to become one of his most strongest member of his clan and want to love someone and be point to Naruto. And that we end for now. Do like, share and subscribe, and if you hit 15 likes then I will be posting a next part, or else this series will not go on. So as always, goodbye.